Amigos de Movix, pues estoy encantado de que estamos aquí en el Festival de Cine de Morelia, en una entrevista que la verdad es parte importante de la vida de muchos que crecimos con una franquicia como Ghostbusters y tenemos el placer de platicar con Jason Reitman, director de la nueva película Ghostbusters Afterlife. Jason, welcome to Mexico, welcome to Morelia.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
How does it feel to be part of the Ghostbusters family? It's also a family business now,
Yeah.
and bringing it to Mexico and showing it to Mexican audiences.
Uh, Ghostbusters has been a part of my life as long as I can remember. And I was always intimidated by the idea of joining this family business. But I finally found a personal story that I couldn't get away from. I don't think it's an accident that I am the son of a Ghostbuster and I've made a movie about the grandchildren of Ghostbusters. And it's wonderful to be here in Morelia. I got here last night and the city is absolutely alive with the festival. It's beautiful and I see this gorgeous logo everywhere and it makes me feel right at home. I've seen Ghostbusters hundreds of times, but I've never seen it with the people of Mexico. And I can't wait for tomorrow night.
Can you tell me how was that talk with your dad the first time you told him this is happening?
I told him, I think I have a Ghostbusters idea. And he just lit up. I think many parents hope that one day their children will go into business with them, whether they own a hardware store or a dentist. They dream that their child will one day come behind the counter with them. And this is a dream that always intimidated and scared me, of course. But once I developed the courage to pick up the proton pack myself, it became one of the best decisions I've ever made.
This movie is filled with such iconic things like the proton pack, the car, etc. When did you decide these are the elements that I need? These are the elements that have to be in the movie. Maybe this one's not so much. How was that process of elimination?
Gil Kennan and I sat down and tried to figure out everything we associate with Ghostbusters, everything that needs to be in a Ghostbusters movie. And we wrote down, props and vehicles and costumes and lines of dialogue and music and sound effects and plot points, all the things that we associate with Ghostbusters. But we wanted to make this a movie for everybody. So we set it in a new location with new characters on a new adventure.
Were you set on an idea from the beginning? This is what I want to do for Afterlife. Did you went through several ideas?
Right. We had lots of ideas for Ghostbusters Legacy, but I don't know the movie I'm going to make until I know the ending. And early on, I knew what the ending of this movie was. And at that point, it becomes almost a question of fill in the blanks.
At the end of the movie is pretty clear and pretty exciting what happens. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone.
Thank you.
But do you plan on keeping these characters on the job? Are you planning on expanding it into a Ghostbuster verse? What can you tell us about it?
The Ghostbusters mythology is big and has so much opportunity for more stories. I'd love to see Ghostbusters movies from all over the world. Every culture has a relationship with the supernatural and the unknown. I'd love to see Ghostbusters Mexico. Clearly, we already have the logo.
So there's the idea.
Yeah, someone get Guillermo del Toro on the phone. We need to make this movie.
Guillermo, gordito, si nos estás oyendo, Jason Reitman tiene la película perfecta para ti. When I was seeing it, I loved the oh so cute the marshmallow babies. Does it obey to this new trend of baby everything's work? Have you thought about them before, or how they came into life?
Yeah, it's funny. When I saw Baby Yoda, I was like, oh my God, they had the same idea. We knew that we wanted Stay Puft to be part of this movie somehow, and almost immediately I thought, oh, what if they were tiny? And what if they were mischievous, demonic little toddlers who wanted to break everything? And we just fell in love with this idea, and everywhere Gil and I went, we imagined them destroying things.
Ghostbusters is this type of stories of movies that people tend to make their own. With what happened with Ghostbusters 2016, did you ever fear what the response of the audience could be?
Ghostbusters 2016 is brilliantly funny and stars four of the greatest actresses working today and did incredible work to broaden the idea of what a Ghostbusters movie could be. It was Paul Feig's confidence and bravery as a storyteller that opened people's eyes that Ghostbusters movies could be all kinds of things. And I wouldn't be able to make this movie without him.
Jason, it's been such an honor. And I also have to tell you that you're the director of one of my favorite movies, Up in the Air.
Thank you
I
very
love
much.
that movie. And all that's left is that if you can tell Mexico and the audience of movies to not lose your movie, to watch it on cinemas.
Oh. Hi, I'm Jason Reitman, the director of Ghostbusters Legacy, and would love if you joined me in the movie theaters with the popcorn to see my family legacy, Ghostbusters.